So in the context of life and death in a group, when we're loving someone and they're just not taking it in, and so you love them again, and they're just not taking it in. So in the context of life and death, I mean, we can say, you've got to work on trust. You're not trusting. But that seems a little inadequate in the context of life and death.
Hey, so you be the non-truster.
Okay?
I'll be you. Go. So what I'm showing you is what it looks like to unconditionally love somebody and teach them at the same time, and what a group looks like. Got that? So that we're clear, so that later somebody doesn't go, well, but how does this work in groups? Like this.
I'm the non-truster.
Yep.
Okay. So no one loves me. I come every week.
Stop. Whoa. So you've spent your whole life in the nobody loves me and everything's terrible. How did the old song go? Nobody likes me, everybody hates me, I'm going to eat some worms. Do you know that one? Fat ones, skinny ones, I don't remember the rest. You are just mired in, oh, what a terrible life you have. So if you want to do that for the rest of life, you can, but nothing's going to happen. Nothing different will happen. And you don't need me or the rest of us to tell that same story. So you get to make a choice. You can do it differently, or you can keep whining, but there's no reason to be here and whine.
But I just don't feel loved.
So what do you think I'm doing right now? Well, let me tell you, out of the top 10 things that I like to do, one of them isn't to talk to somebody who's whining, resistant, arguing, being difficult, and repeating himself over and over again. That isn't in my top 10. I would rather be watching a movie and eating cookies, far and away. So the only thing that could induce me to be right here, instead of watching a movie and eating cookies and listening to you, there's only one thing that could induce me to do that. What is it?
You're loving me.
You sound very unconvinced.
I am.
All right, so let's break it down. What do I need you to do?
Nothing.
I don't need you to do a damn thing. If you walk out the door, I'll feel sad, but I don't need you to stay. I also don't need you to listen to me. Be clear on this subject. I don't need you to listen to me or agree with me at all. I might be the only agendaless person you know. I'm not kidding. I really don't care. Now here's what I mean. I care deeply about you. Get it? I care about you. This is where sometimes punctuating with touching really makes a difference. So I care about you, but I don't give a hoot what you think about me. And I don't care whether you learn this right now, because I have a faith that in the end, everybody's going to somehow figure it out. But I have zero attachment to now for you. And yet, I'm willing to try because I care about you. Can you think of another reason for me to be doing this? Because it's not inherently fun.
You want me to feel good?
Not really. Nope. So be careful. You don't get to have a goal for somebody else, ever. As soon as you do that, you're on a really slippery slope. This is where parents really screw up. I don't want my child to be in pain. You're doomed. You just set a goal for your child. You don't get to do that. I only get to set goals for me. So what's my goal? My goal is to love and teach you. That's it. You can do whatever the hell you want with it.
So let's just say we've done this 2 groups in a row or 3 groups in a row. You've given me the message that you really don't care what decision I make. You care about me. And I come back the very next week and say the very same thing. I've had another week where I'm not feeling loved.
So I still love you. I still do. I still would like to try to teach you, but I don't have an agenda that you'll get it. But I can tell you this. there are other people in the room who are willing to listen, who do want to get it. And so when you decide that you want to listen, when you decide that you want to trust, I'll be right here. Until then, I'm going to spend time with the other people in the room.
Choice.
Do you get this?
Choice.
And boy, do I know what I'm talking about, because I've done it a bunch of times. If somebody really doesn't want to get it, and you keep trying, anybody here ever done much work with alcoholics? Yeah? So you work with an alcoholic and they say, oh man, I really want to quit. And then they drink that night. Oh, but I really, really, really want to quit. And they drink that day. And they keep telling, after a while I go, let me know when you're ready to quit. But I want to quit. Clearly not. Nope, you really don't. And so I've actually said to people, come back to a group when you're ready. Because it's very distracting to a group to have somebody there telling the same story over and over and over and over again. It's really distracting.